taking place, and then that'll be in the third round in this Division I championship. The Irish come into this game facing an unfamiliar foe, but it'll be familiar to fans of college athletics, the team from USC. And Adam, this is quite a matchup we're going to see today.
Yeah, Pat, we could be in store for one of the best games in the history of Alumni Stadium. Though the history between the Irish and Trojans is usually limited to the gridiron, these two programs boast some of the nation's top women's soccer teams. The women in Troy come into this afternoon's match with a 13-5-3 overall record, with a 5-4-3 record away from Los Angeles. SC defeated Illinois 3-1 here on Friday to advance to the second round. Notre Dame is a proven squad led by Melissa Henderson. They are ready and confident going into this game, Pat.
We're underway at Alumni Stadium. This is the second meeting between the Irish and USC all time. The first meeting was back in 2006 when the Irish took down the Trojans 2-0 at the old Alumni Field. Irish started with the ball, quickly give it over to the Trojans. The starters for USC is Shelby Church, their goalkeeper, the freshman out of Orinda, California. Claire Schomler, Alyssa Davila, Brittany Carriage, Carly Butcher, Ashley Sandoval, Carter Haug, Mia Bruno, Samantha Johnson, Megan Ohai, and Courtney Garcia. We'll bring you the Irish starters in just a minute as Trojans try to work the ball up the field. The Irish defense has been a strength of theirs this year, and they'll look to try to keep that going this game. Yeah,
it'll be important for Notre Dame not to let up anything quick early here. Just keep the game in check. And it'll also be important for USC for ball possession. They don't want to have Notre Dame control the ball for the majority of this half, because usually when Notre Dame controls the ball, they're putting that in the back of the net.
For the Irish, Mandy Laddish is a midfielder, along with Molly Campbell, Elizabeth Tucker, and Courtney Barg. Forwards are Melissa Henderson and Rose Augustine. Lauren Folks, Jessica Schuweiler, Keisha Morway, and Julie Scheidler are all on defense, and Nikki Weiss, the senior, is in goal for Randy Waldrom's squad. The ball at midfield. Now that's Alyssa Davila with the ball. She'll pass it forward for her teammate Mia Bruno. That's Megan Ohai, making the Irish defense work as she tries to make a move. Nice defense by Molly Campbell to knock the ball away. Ball goes out of bounds over the inline. It'll be a throw-in for the Trojans.
Good defense here earlier by Notre Dame, not letting USC throw the ball into the middle of the net, causing trouble for Nikki Weiss back there. Good job keeping it on the outside and not letting USC get anything quick here.
Notre Dame beat New Mexico 3-0 in Friday night's game in the first round of this NCAA tournament to earn their berth here. A little bit of contact at midfield. They'll keep playing. Pass off to Morway. Now the ball goes into the middle of the field, intercepted by Courtney Garcia. She knocks it forward for Johnson. Johnson dribbles. Taken away by a double team. Nice defense by the Irish to take away that quick threat.
Pat, as you mentioned earlier, these are two unfamiliar foes, but Notre Dame currently is 16-6-1 all-time versus Pac-10 teams, although one of those losses came this year at the first game of the season to UCLA.
And UCLA and USC faced off later in the year, and USC beat them on the pitch.
Yeah, that's right. They played at the Memorial Coliseum out in L.A., and USC actually won that game.
That was the biggest crowd in NCAA regular season history in the L.A. Coliseum. Irish with the ball at midfield, and they try to pass it forward, looking for a forward. It'll go out of bounds. Throw-in for the Trojans. The Trojans in their cardinal and gold uniforms, working from left to right on your screen. Now the Irish with the ball. That's a nice takeaway by Rose Augustine, and she has a chance passing forward to Henderson, but it's offside.
Just one step too quick there, offsides by Melissa Henderson. She would just waited maybe a split second earlier. That would have been a full-on breakaway towards the net, towards Shelby Church.
Church, the goalkeeper for USC in the green jersey, black shorts. She's been a force in between the pipes this year with .96 goals against average and 7 shutouts.
And it must be noted, Pat, that she's only a freshman, too.
Church will send the ball into the wind. It had been blowing pretty strongly before the game, but seems to have settled down a little while. It's a nippy day here in South Bend, Indiana, as would expect for a November matchup. Nice takeaway by the Irish defense. They'll settle things in. They're working right to left in their white home jerseys with the gold numbers. Trying a little give and go right in front of the scorer's bench. Throw in for the Irish. The Irish defense has been a strength of theirs throughout the year. They've been able to capitalize on solid performances from some of their seniors, including Lauren Folks, their co-captain, and Jessica Schuweiler, the other captain.
It's important here for both teams to try to switch the ball and spread out the field. Both teams are playing on the far side of the pitch right now. If they can get that field spread out, it'll open up more opportunities for them.
Notre Dame outscoring opponents 43-12 on the year. Ball working down the midfield. That's Melissa Henderson, one of the offensive catalysts for this team. She passes it off to Morway. Morway loses it as it rolls toward the end line. It'll go out of bounds off of Henderson. A nice defensive play by Carter Haug to keep that ball rolling over the end line.
Yeah, it was a great play by Carter Haug right there, keeping Notre Dame out of the ball and letting that ball just roll out of bounds for Shelby Church to get her goal kick.
Irish take the ball back away. Irish are 16-2-2 on the year, but of course that doesn't count for anything. Once you're in the tournament, lose and you're out. This could be the last home game for a lot of these seniors, as the winner of this game will move on into the third round. If North Carolina wins their game, which is currently in progress against James Madison, they will host that game and probably through the remainder of the tournament. So if you're a senior at Notre Dame, this is a especially meaningful game for you.
Yeah, this is win or go home right now, and although it may be an unfamiliar opponent, you just got to use all the tactical strategies that you use throughout the year, and hope for the best.
Irish defense working the ball to the far side of the field. Now a little bit of space. Defense by Carly Butcher trying to get a foot in there. She passes it forward. Now the ball is forward to Augustine. Ball still on the far side, now working toward the middle. Nice play again by Butcher to get a shot, and it's in. Rose Augustine taking a shot from long distance, and the first goal of the game for the Irish.
Wow, Rose Augustine right there, not expecting anything. Puts the ball in the perfect placement right beneath the crossbar. Shelby Church can only jump and tip the ball to hit the crossbar, and it bounces in. Great shot by Rose Augustine right there, catching the defense unexpected. Nobody was expecting a shot there. Wow, what a play, Pat.
That took everybody by surprise off the rebound. Carly Butcher got her foot out in front of the ball, bounced over to Rose Augustine. Augustine just chipped it up there, and it went over the outstretched arms of Shelby Church. 1-0 Irish. Rose Augustine's 10th goal on the year. She's second on the team, and it certainly comes at a good time for the Irish. They'd love to jump out to that early lead and try to hold it.
Oh, Notre Dame loves to get that early lead, and when they get that early lead, it usually means that the other team's in for a long day.
Now pass over to Henderson, trying to capitalize on the quick strike ability. Nice defense there by Ashley Sandoval to keep the ball from working its way in. Irish regain possession, pass forward to Morway, goes out of bounds. Irish leading 1-0, 37 minutes left in the first half after the quick strike goal off the rebound by Rose Augustine. Augustine, one of the senior leaders of this team. She certainly would love to end her career with that goal and a victory for the Irish. Now the ball goes over to Barg. Barg passing it over. Some space for a run. Ball goes into the middle. A shot, another goal! 2 goals in less than a minute. Lauren Folks takes the pass into the middle of the box, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Irish.
Man, Pat, it's almost as if Notre Dame knows that they don't want this to even come close to being their last game of the season, putting this game essentially not out of reach quite yet, but getting off to a huge lead right here, just under 10 minutes into the game. Great pass right there. Great shot. Shelby Church has no chance at that ball. Great play by Notre Dame.
We saw them try to press their advantage to capitalize on that momentum after the first goal by Augustine, the run by Henderson, and then the pass in. Lauren Folks takes the ball at the middle of the the middle of the box, and just knocks it home. Great pass from Julie Scheidler to set that ball up, the run down the far side, and it's 2-0, just less than 10 minutes into the game.
And Pat, Notre Dame has not lost when they go up 2-0 since 1991. This is a great sign for the Irish.
Now it'll be a free kick for USC after the foul on the Irish. And it's going to be Ashley Sandoval who takes that. Sandoval coming up over the wall, tries to shoot it right at the net, but too high, goes over the head of Nikki Weiss.
Pat, it's important going back to that goal for the USC defense, and especially the freshman in goal, Shelby Church, to keep their head up and don't let this game is out of reach yet, because the minute you have doubt, the minute this game is going to be completely out of hand.
Ali Hoshra Shaheen, the fourth-year coach out of Cal State Los Angeles, is certainly going to try to push the right buttons to get his team back and running. He's already got subs warming up on the sideline less than 10 minutes into the game. So, and he'll be looking for some spark to try to solidify his defense and also to get his offense rolling. It's a pass to Morway, making the run down the left side. Nice defense by Haug to knock the ball out of bounds, but it'll be a throw-in for the Irish. Pass forward from Morway to Augustine. She goes down, knocked down by Haug. It'll be a free kick for the Irish. Augustine getting it set up. That, as you might be able to see, that turf giving her a little trouble. It certainly has been an issue through the year. That natural grass comes up and clumps at times, and the footing can be treacherous. But there's no rain in the air. It's a nice day. Here's the free kick coming in toward the box, headed away by USC. Almost it's trapped again by the Irish, but they're going to call a foul, goal kick. And Church will take the free kick.
Good play there by Notre Dame, just getting that ball into the box. Although nothing came out of it, it's a great way to put pressure on the defense.
Irish seem to have all the momentum right now, taking that ball away from the attempted pass by USC. They're keeping the play down on the USC half of the field. Nice play by Courtney Barg to trap that ball and to keep it past Lauren Folks, who has it. She'll pass it over. Again, that's Scheidler coming up. Had a little bit of space and says pass it forward to Tucker. Tucker tries to bring it back into the box. That's the same play they ran earlier that got the goal to Folks, that pass into the middle. Another long pass up. They're trying to find their forward, or Samantha Johnson. See if that was making Ojai, who was trying to make the run, but she had a lot of Irish defenders on her, and the ball goes back to Notre Dame. Throw-in for the Irish. It'll go now a player goes down. It's going to call a foul on USC. That's a dangerous free kick.
Yeah, USC is very physical, especially in their defensive end, and that's going to come back to hurt them right here. This is a little better than a corner kick because you have the angle. Putting this ball right above the 6-yard box will result in either a great header opportunity or just a missed chance that will create a lot of pressure on the goalkeeper.
Those pinballs in front of the goal can always be dangerous, and the Irish would love to net the team hat trick and go up by 3. 13 minutes in, a chance at a header. It's knocked away. Nice defense by Megan Ojai, dropping back from her forward position. That should neutralize the threat for now as Molly Campbell comes up to knock that ball forward. The Irish had a chance. It looked like maybe Melissa Henderson was that player who had a chance at a header, but it was just a little bit out of range. And the Trojans dodge a bullet.
So USC defense looks a little out of place right now, a little scrambled. They're not controlling the ball very well. They're all bunched up in places. Notre Dame is just toying with them right now. In order for them to get back in this game, Shelby Church is going to have to lead her defense and getting them marked up and spread out.
Mulray has the ball, passes to Folks. Now goes back over to Tucker on the far sideline. She'll pass to Scheidler.